This is New York in the 1940s, a city at war, a city of resilience, and a city of dreams. Thanks to restored photographs, we can step back in time and see the faces, streets, and stories that defined an unforgettable decade. Even during wartime dimouts, Times Square never truly went dark. Carriages gave way to cars, neon lights returned after years of war restrictions, and millions of New Yorkers rushed through streets that pulsed with energy day and night. Rows of cars line the curb as a result of free parking over Labor Day weekend. After 18 months in the dark, theater marquees on Broadway light up again while underneath the crowds come out of the dime-out gloom in New York. A pedestrian walks between drifts of snow in Times Square. Passengers scurry to buses at 49th Street and 5th Avenue as snow continues to fall, reaching a depth of 10 inches. Beyond Broadway, life unfolded in New York's neighborhoods. From Little Italy's markets to Jewish pushcarts on the Lower East Side, families worked hard, children played stickball in the streets, and communities thrived despite crowded tenements and long hours. Enticing delicacies on Mulberry Street in Little Italy. A man stares at the prices scribbled on the window of Bowery Restaurant on New York's Lower East Side. A pedestrian stops and enjoys a hot ear of corn from the vendor. The Empire State Building is seen at right in this aerial view of buildings in Manhattan's Garment District. A pretzel vendor displays his wares on an approach to the Manhattan Bridge. Early morning in the Fulton Fish Market, New York City's wholesale fish center. A young boy makes a chalk drawing on the sidewalk in front of a tenement house on 36th Street. The war years left their mark on every corner of the city. Soldiers marched down Fifth Avenue, Roosevelt's death brought grief to Rockefeller Plaza, and Harlem faced unrest. Yet through it all, New Yorkers stood together. Even in the shadow of war, New Yorkers found joy in skating at Central Park, laughing at photo studios on Broadway, or spending long summer days at Coney Island. The city's spirit of play never disappeared. Pedestrians strolling Broadway stop to peek into one of the many photo studios looking for diversion. People sunbathe on the beach and walk along the boardwalk at Coney Island in Brooklyn. The Fulton Fish Market from the corner of Fulton Street. A huge balloon in the form of comic firemen floats over Broadway during the annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The subway platforms overflowed, the 3rd Avenue L rattled above the streets, and vendors sold pretzels and hot corn on busy corners. Policemen directed traffic, shoeshine boys worked sidewalks, and crowds flowed endlessly through the heart of Manhattan. A longshoreman listens to his radio as he sits on the terrace wall in front of the New York Public Library. A man takes a nap on the ground on 36th Street. Police and pickets scuffle at the entrance of the New York Stock Exchange at 11 Wall Street. The bridge crossing over the East 34th Street station looks north over the 3rd Avenue Line L train. The crowded beach at Coney Island in Brooklyn. Two workmen eat their lunch beside their excavation on fashionable Fifth Avenue. Snow-covered trees in Central Park are seen against the Essex House building. Yellow cabs line New York's Fifth Avenue. And then came victory. In August 1945, Times Square erupted in celebration as Japan surrendered. Soldiers kissed their sweethearts. Parades rolled down Fifth Avenue, and the city looked to the future with hope. The 1940s ended with New York more alive than ever. These photographs remind us of the faces and stories that built New York during one of history's most defining decades. The lights, the struggles, the celebrations, they are all still alive in this city that never sleeps. Which era should we bring back to life next? Comment below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more journeys through time.